What is up, everybody, in the Can I Get a Witness Fantasy Football League? It's your boy, Adam Rank, on a Friday night. Looking forward to diving in this 2-week championship, although I do have to start off by giving my condolences to JP, who is understandably a little crushed after what happened over the last couple of weeks with Adam advancing all the way to the championship round. Oh, we thought we were going to have the dream matchup with JP and Rebecca, but unfortunately for those, not Adam, not unfortunate for Adam. Adam's like, wait, what about me? Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. It's a rough loss, and Rebecca is going out. She beat Cole, so that was big. Rebecca, unsurprisingly, that her team is crushing it. I will take another glance at these squads one more time in a little bit, but do want to go through some other notes that I have here. Congratulations to Seth on avoiding last place. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's what it comes down to. But listen, Seth avoids last place. Trevor goes from champion to rock bottom, the absolute worst in the league. And the funniest thing is it's not unprecedented because last year, Cindy, who was the defending champion, finished in last place as well. So whoever wins this week or this next 2 weeks between Adam and Rebecca, that person is falling into last place, which to me, I'm good with the trade-off. If I just sit there and I do the trade-off, like I'm totally cool with that. I will take a championship in a last place. Listen, in my league of record, I'm coming in last place regardless, and I haven't won S in that league in like years. Ed beat Eber for 5th place. Irv beat Cindy for 7th place. Cole and JP playing for 3rd. But, oh, listen. There we go. Okay. By the way, look out because do I want to give away your strategy, JP? I don't want to give away what you told me. It feels like you told me this in confidence. I don't want to give too much away. But for everybody in this league, a quick reminder. This is fair. This is fair to say. Listen, remember, there's another season looming. We have the unlimited keepers for anybody picked round 7 or later. There is obviously a 3-round penalty, but at the same time, listen, your work is not done. There are guys throughout the league that you could pick up right now and, you know what, hold on to them next season as a, potential starter at some point. Some guy, I don't want to give him away because I don't know who's got who, but I will, I'm going to give one away. JP, I'm sorry. And this guy's probably on somebody's roster, so I don't think I'm going to be giving away too much. But I just want to use this as an example. And I'm sure he's on somebody's roster. And if not, I'm sorry. JP can't pick this person up because I'm about to say it. But a guy like Jalen Coker, who, again, probably on somebody's roster, completely understandable. Somebody like that, go out there and, you have people who are never going to amount to anything for you. Let's say, and Deontay Johnson is just an easy example because he's been released by the Baltimore Ravens. He hasn't latched on anywhere. By the way, anytime the Steelers get rid of a wide receiver, that player is a bum. Like straight up, just a hobo. Now, I know Plaxico Burress won a Super Bowl. I think there's somebody else, not Antonio Brown. I mean, Antonio Brown should have been. Like, oh my God, that guy made so many missteps. But seriously, when these guys leave the Steelers, especially wide receivers, straight up bums. Starting with you, Chase Claypool. But also like my friend Tyler Scott, who hasn't really been given a chance with the Chicago Bears. Who knows what happens next year? Is Keenan Allen going to return to that team? We don't know. So there could be an opportunity for Tyler Scott in a new coaching regime to see what happens. Like, he's still active. Like, he's active every week, but he doesn't get much playing. But it's like, who knows if that's a coaching thing, if that's a him thing. I can't imagine. Like, if you're active, I just don't get it. But you might also want to look at some of the tight ends, things like that. Pay attention to who's getting snaps and who's getting targets and all that stuff. And by the way, I know that we've come accustomed to having cool cameos. Well, and I don't mean these, but I mean like people walking through. It's just me. The house is empty. Oh my God. So I'm in Southern California. There is an earthquake. I'm pretty sure there's an earthquake going on right now. Yep, I can feel it. Oh, how cool. Yeah, there was a big jolt. And now it's rolling. Okay. Well, if anything, if this is the last transmission from me, find my friend. No. Okay, let's take a look at Adam's roster. So Adam has done a really nice job here. And again, I know I've probably already... So the great thing about your guys' playoffs is that you have that 2-week period. So the Cooper Kupp bagel doesn't really matter as much for everything that's going on. And then you can replace Derek Carr. You have Caleb. You have Jerome Ford. So this is... Oh, God. All right, so Kyle Pitts is gratefully on the bench. Your tight end is Jonnu Smith. The one thing that I really admire about Adam's team, and I'm sure that I've said this before, like Jahmyr Gibbs is great, Devon Achane is great. Baker Mayfield is going to be playing the Dallas Cowboys this week. I forget who he has in week 18, but it's probably doesn't matter. Jonnu Smith, going out there and getting Jonnu Smith, these are the players we want to look for. This is what you want to do on the waiver wire right now is go out and look for players like this. Probably starting Caleb Williams, which is actually a pretty good start in week 17 against the Detroit. God, what week are we in? How many weeks do we play? There's 17 games. What is this? Week 16. Week 16. Okay, so we're in week 16, week 17. So Caleb Williams has the Lions and then the Seahawks. Jerome Ford. Curious to see what happens with Jerome Ford this week because DTR is going to be starting for the Cleveland Browns, but still, I think that's a downgrade for guys like Jerry Jeudy, but they should still be able to run the football. Decent matchup this week against the Cincinnati Bengals moving forward. Marvin Harrison Jr., who has been on your bench, and Thielen, Cooper Kupp, T. Higgins, might still be on the bench. I like Cooper Kupp this week still. And I think Thielen's fine. So you're doing great. Looking back, oh my gosh. I got to be honest, how did JP lose? I really want to study this score. It seems impossible. No wonder JP is crushed. I'd be crushed too with this roster. Holy Lord, how did you lose? Who had the big game? Hold on. So T. Higgins, I think T. Higgins had a monster game. I think there was a big HN game. Yeah, I guess. God, I would not have thought JP would have lost. Was Patrick Mahomes not scoring enough points for you? Listen, I'm trying to reverse engineer this. Tyreek Hill has been a thorn in your side the whole year. Malik Neighbors has been very volatile. James Cook had one bad game, so James Cook has done really well 3 out of the last 4 games, but one of those games cost you. Let's look at Beck's team. So Cole, you should. Oh God, all these rosters. God, it's hard to explain. So Adam's got a pretty good roster. You know what's funny? I think JP has a. Oh wait, here we go. Oh God. The Rebecca-ers. So she had Josh Allen and Josh Jacobs, who's been absolutely dominating over the last couple of weeks. That's hilarious. D-Mont, that's a bummer that he's out. That gives Adam a little bit of hope. Garrett Wilson, volatile, because Devontae Adams, Drake London, the wee lad McConkey. What was going on with the Chargers? What was going on with the Chargers on Thursday night? So who had it? Hassan Haskins scored a touchdown. Darius Rucker scored a touchdown. Oh my God. How did everybody outside of the wee lad McConkey score a touchdown? So you got Terry McLaurin, who's got the Eagles this week. You still got to start him. I don't know. I don't want to. The Eagles defense is playing better. You're still starting him. Your bench. Yeah, I think we can get rid of Tyler Huntley. Najee Harris, probably not worth a start this week. Oh, wait, you got to because you don't have David Montgomery. I don't know who you picked up to replace David Montgomery. But you got to go with Najee. I don't love the Najee one. But you got to play him. There's your weakness. Oh, but you got Josh Allen and Josh Jacobs. Josh and Josh. McLaurin, you need a big game out of McLaurin. Devontae Smith, though, I will tell you, the thing with Devontae Smith is that he's got a good opportunity because A.J. Brown has been battling an injury, And with Marshawn Lattimore being there, if they put Marshawn Lattimore on A.J. Brown, which they might do, it's not always, and that's the funny thing too, is that it's not always automatic. Like everybody says that, like, oh, they're going to put Marshawn Lattimore on A.J. Brown. However, there are times, and I forget which team used to do this famously, where you put like Marshawn Lattimore on the number 2 guy, where it's like Devontae Smith. And then you double cover the wide receiver 1. You bracket the wide receiver 1. That's the way that I do it. That's the way I do it in AYSO. Is I always try to identify the number, like who's like their number 2 player, and then bracket the number one player, and then put somebody else. Put like a stud. So I'd put my girl Abby on the girl who's number 2. So funny enough, the girl, who cares? You guys don't care about that. Sorry. So Rebecca, you're in good shape. I still think you're in good shape. Aaron Rodgers, I think going against the Rams is not a bad option either. I was looking at the Rams. They've given up a lot of production to quarterbacks over the last month. However, one of those games was the Josh Allen game. But then you're like, well, still, like, Aaron Rodgers can throw the ball. So there it is. So we're looking good. This is a good final. God, JP, I'm so sorry, man. Kyler Murray. Oh, your quarterbacks. Chase Brown. Did I give you... Do I talk about this I think I talk about this every time. Like, I gave you Chase Brown. I'm making no predictions. Although through the first week of the playoffs, it's pretty even. It's pretty even. How did Adam win this? I need this. I need the thing. But listen, hey everybody, good luck. Good luck this upcoming season or this upcoming week. I will tell you, JP, I'm going to email you. But in any event, good luck everybody. Good luck. Who's our guy? Who's our guy who went to last place? Who was it? Trevor? No, Trevor avoided it. Trevor? Irvin, defending champ, Trevor. Yeah, Trevor, the last place guy. Unbelievable. But listen, have a great week. Have a great 2 weeks. We'll get back together soon. And good luck, Rebecca. Good luck, Adam. I know JP's not rooting for you, but I am. So good luck, everybody. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on a Friday night. The Notre Dame game, I think, is over. What a travesty that was. Oh, the college football playoffs already setting up to be a disappointment. Like, why can't we just have the 2 best teams play on New Year's Day like we always used to do? Anyways, I'm a grumpy old man. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Good luck, everybody, and hope to see you soon. I'm just waiting for it to get to 13 minutes.